you do one thing and then that just ignites like a shitload of other things, and you never really know when to fucking expect it. It just kind of fucking happens randomly. Welcome to the Hog Podcast. Right now we have Xander, aka Alexander, aka not Alex. He doesn't like being called Alex. And then we have Mo as well.
What up?
You guys are entrepreneurs, as much as that term is used loosely. Speak about what you do, how you do everything, and your morals, values.
We don't really like labels like that, to be honest. Like, we just like wake up and grind.
You wake up and grind.
Wake up and grind, bro.
Okay, now define, what is wake up and grinding for you?
Well, that all falls back to what kind of goals you have, what kind of goals I have, and all that stuff.
But for you specifically, what's waking up and grinding? What time do you first wake up?
I'm not even a morning guy, you believe it or not.
At all?
Not even a morning guy.
Really?
That? So now you're asking me questions about myself, and I don't even know about myself, I guess.
Learn.
I'm just kidding.
Get to learn it, bro.
On some Drake shit now.
At this fucking point, bro, you just fucking Marvin's Room starts playing in the background.
Yeah.
Tear just drops this guy, bro.
No, honestly, man, I'm just talking about grind, like straight grind. Like, and by grind, I mean, like, everybody wants to be successful and has their own ideas of being successful. My ideas of being successful are obviously just to be able to provide for everyone I love and my family. Ooh. And to be able to be on wherever I want to be.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a really fucking hard question. If you were born
Offer up.
without anything, let's say you didn't have anybody to provide for,
okay,
right? In a very weird fucking world where you just, and then you just popped out. That was supposed to be a popping noise. Where you just fucking popped in. You came in.
Uh-huh.
Why would you be working? Because you're saying to provide for people. So if you didn't have people to provide for, why are you working?
I don't think I would be working.
Really?
If I'm just alone?
You'd be a little fucking bum, just chilling.
Oh, you mean like in the real world
right now?
Real world, I thought you were just a bum,
like if you didn't have anybody at all to like,
no
okay, family, no friends,
like
why would I be working?
Nobody at all. Why would you be working?
I mean, at that point, I'd find maybe myself, or you would have someone else.
Get a fucking dog.
Like
a dog.
I mean, if I just like started existing at this point in my life out of nowhere, like at 22 years old, I just started existing. Like,
I'm not really good with hypothetical situations. I need real life.
Is that the point of time where like I'm actually starting my life?
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on. What do you mean? You meet so many people like on the way. Like at this point in my life, like I've met like how many people, and like I've been friends with so many people. They've fallen away from my life.
Yeah.
If I talk to them now, I bet you we'd still be good friends. But like, you know, you meet so many people, you're gonna find a friend immediately.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna be like, dude, I don't know what's going on. Someone's gonna be like, oh, I feel bad for this guy, and you're gonna find a friend. And then from that point forward, they're gonna like, give you a reason, bro. You know, we give each other a reason. If I didn't know anybody in this country and you were the first person I met, like, you'd probably become my friend, just like out of feeling bad for me.
Okay. Out of feeling bad for you. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, come on. Like,
no promises, but we'll see.
That's just like how it is. Like at the end of the day, we have that like peace in our heart, even like for anybody. Like, just like see someone that's like, oh, like clueless, no idea of anything. You're like, like if you curl up and become a bum and just like don't do anything, you're not gonna find anybody. But like as long as you go searching, you're gonna find something.
So the nice guys finished last.
Yeah. You just gotta look.
Doesn't that contradict the idea that you just said a little bit?
I like that. I like this.
Because, like, if you're an entrepreneur, hypothetically, let's just say, everyone will tell you, anybody who's an absolute dickhead of an entrepreneur will only make it for a short term. And then afterwards, it's just like, all right, nobody fucking likes it. I've seen it in real life.
Yes.
I've seen it happen for sure.
I've seen it plenty of times.
I've seen it so fucking much where it's like the CEO thinks they're the shit. Yeah. They tell people what the fuck to do. They're an absolute fucking douchebag. Okay, people hate them. Absolutely hate them. Everyone just stops believing, even if they have the best idea ever. Right? People are just like, fuck this guy. Not worth it. Bye.
Reputation is big.
Exactly. But if a guy is super fucking nice all the damn time and he helps out everyone, guess what?
See, that's what separates a lot of people.
Look. Moderation.
Wait, hold on, let me say this. That's what separates a lot of people and makes people who they are. Right? Some people, you can put them in a situation and they can logically think where they can push and pull someone and like easily know what's the next move. They'll plan ahead.
Yeah.
They'll have like, okay, I know this person doesn't like me. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. So if someone stays a dickhead, is a dickhead all the time, and doesn't have that, oh, I've seen something nice from this guy, then you're always going to look at him as a dickhead. But the people that like will just ride it out and just see where it goes and just like, you know, actually plan their moves and like have a purpose, build a connection with someone, like actually like literally care about the communication or the relationship, then it will.
We were talking about how the nice guy finishes last and how that's like an incorrect statement, right? So this is why I don't like labels, right? Because we always put labels on everything. Like, we're talking about the white area and the black area. No one talks about the gray area. The gray area is where no label exists.
Dope.
You don't have to be an asshole, but you don't have to be a cuck.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you don't,
I like that.
you have to, like, know when to, like,
Be both.
be assertive, and you have to know when to be like, all right, I'm gonna chill out, I'm gonna be calm, like I'm not gonna be toxic to these people, you know, like.
I agree. I
So-
agree 100%.
For those watching, explain what you guys do, because you guys have your own little. You guys started off your business in it. And I don't want to call it a shed, but it's like a.
Yeah, well, that's not even how it started for me.
Yeah.
For me, I was in high school, right? I always like knew I didn't want to, you know, the average, like I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to fucking go to 9 to 5, whatever.
Yeah.
I actually have a very, very crazy story, like a medical story. That's something I've been through, a personal experience, like saw a struggle that my parents couldn't provide or like tried their hardest to provide. And we had to go to a point where it's like McDonald's every day.
Okay.
Even if it was like the worst days, like it was really bad days. Like it gets really, really.
That's why you don't eat McDonald's.
Really deep. It gets really deep. That's why I don't eat McDonald's. Like it's actually like it gets really like
Wait, so McDonald's every single day? As in you were working at McDonald's or you were eating McDonald's?
eating McDonald's.
Okay.
And it wasn't because like we chose to eat like McDonald's because like it's the only thing we like. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
While I was going through that medical issue, and I don't know. It's not like I knew. It just a lot of material. I read into a lot of material. I got inspired. I got creative. I started testing things. Like I don't want to say I'm a big business guy, which I am a big business guy. Like honestly, like mental, but like it's like I like to solve problems. Like when you see a problem, like I like to like really take a problem and just see what ways it can be solved that are creative and different. Like very like you're hitting it from a whole different angle.
Dope. Okay. So if a girl comes to you and she's like, "This guy hurt me," you're gonna solve her problem. What kind of problems are we talking? Obviously, because it can't just fucking be.
I mean, it really has to be a problem that I'm interested in. Honestly,
Okay.
That's where I dive into where I'm at right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, first problem is I need to make money. To be honest, that's the first problem for a lot of people.
Welcome.
How to make money? I started working off on a food truck.
Okay.
Right.
What's it called? I forgot. The name.
It was my dad's food truck.
Okay. 2015, 2019.
Yeah, this is very, very like very young. No, this is not.
Oh, it's not Strictly?
This is before you guys even know.
This is before Strictly?
Before this is throwback time, like 2013. This is like
You had like 10-year-old Xander. Just
2013, 13-year-old Xander. Like
Baby two-tone.
13-year-old working on the food truck, outside
like
giving
mayo
out
with
fried
that?
chicken samples.
With a little voice crack.
Come get your fried chicken samples, guys. Come get your fried chicken samples. And my dad would force me every day, if I liked it or not, to be outside in the fucking rain, sun, whatever, giving out fried chicken samples. Huh? And that was my life. 13 to fucking, I think,
Cute 13-year-old
13,
kid,
15, maybe
How
16.
you gonna say no? How you gonna say that to the
16-ish.
sample?
Every day I'm outside giving out fried chicken samples. I don't want to get off because of the screen, but like, yeah, fried chicken samples. Forced me to be communicate with people.
Yeah.
Even on my worst days. He doesn't give a he doesn't care. You're outside giving out samples because we have to.
Yeah.
We have to. You feel me? And then I was like, fuck. Okay, I was getting paid a rate. It was like $80 to $100 a day.
Okay.
Right? That was
pretty
cool
good,
for
bro.
me. It was for my age. It was cool. It was solid
really good,
100.
actually.
Right now, I have a two-tone junior, the one I showed you on the phone.
Yeah.
This kid makes the same shit I used to make when I was 13. Like without doing anything though, he sits at home.
Yeah.
Sits at home.
What does he do?
We'll get into that.
Dope.
We had a whole step for him, like drop shipping off my inventory. Like there's so many creative concepts that we implemented, right? Because we saw a problem. We're like, how do we fix this problem? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Problem is, okay, this kid wants to help me out, like needs to hustle, doesn't have no outlet, came to me like, was like, yo, can I just work for you? And I was like, sure, whatever. Paid him hourly, turned into like, yo, how can I be your like a partner now, like a business partner? I'm like, yo, let's make it happen.
13-year-old kid.
Yeah. He's like, so it was a problem now. My boy wanted to like get something going on. Yeah. Let's fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now like he's making the same money I was making when I was 13, but he's sitting at home. You believe that?
That's the fucking.
And that were like every
age.
day I wake up and I'm like, I don't feel good. I'm like, bruh, there's a little kid. That's my boy that worked. Like we built this connection for 6 months, and like we were able to put even though he's little, we put two brains together and we fixed something and we made it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That by itself showed me that like, yo, two brains are powerful. Can I even add one more story on top of that? Today, me and Mo, right? I met his mom not too long ago, right? Simsim, love her though, by the way. She is a personality. She's from Egypt. I love her so much. Like maybe even more than you, bro. Honestly.
That's yep.
And today we did something. Today we did something that this might even get clicks for. Today we did something crazy.
Okay.
We are on this platform called Whatnot, right? It's where we live stream and we just sell a bunch of stuff that we have. Mm-hmm. And Whatnot ships internationally, but they don't ship to all countries. And today, randomly, his mom got on the phone with somebody in Egypt.
Okay.
Right? And she was like talking about the app, and he was like, she was telling him to download the app because we were trying to see if we can market Egypt over there.
Okay.
Like Whatnot in Egypt. He goes on the app, he follows my account. The moment he follows my account, this is today at 12:05, I'll remember this time.
Bro, okay. Literally.
The moment he follows
So
my Whatnot account, I have like 6,000 followers, by the way, go follow the Whatnot, see what's up. Whatnot account. Xander Kicks on Whatnot. Go catch us live. We also have a buy now store. Go support that. As soon as he pressed follow on my account, the Whatnot app crashed. The Whatnot app crashed today. Here, look.
And why?
We think it's because
it's like a
code tech thing. Like the app is so new, but it's so popular and it generates so much. They make so much money, these people, and I respect it and I love it so much.
So you just live stream and you sell shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much it's a live auction app. So like pretty much on the app you have like a buy now store and you can also like set things for auction.
It's like an eBay meets Twitch.
Y'all should get some fucking
eBay meets Twitch.
For every single person. eBay meets Twitch. That's fucking good ass idea.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
For every single time you guys bring somebody on, you should have like an affiliate link or something, bro.
We have that. We have that. It's already don't worry.
Dude, you're good.
That's there. Like it's already implemented. Go check the link in the bio. That's what it is.
Yeah, but like the fact that like he signed up, I'm assuming like at that point like he was probably the first person from Egypt to like have outreach for Whatnot, and like that kind of like broke the app broke the app for an hour. You know, like the app was not working for an hour. He was like, bro, like it's not working for me. So I go over on mine and I'm like trying to like refresh the shit, and it's just like.
And then you know what that one thing.
And then they
just to bring back the whole story, that one thing that we did, and like we were so sure like that was the reason like it happened. We were so sure because as soon as it happened, I tried to go put something on my store for $1 just to see if like he could buy something from Egypt, right? As soon as I put it and he logged and clicked my follow, bro, the app crashed. I went to Mo. I was like, bruh, does your app work? He was like, no, it crashed. His app crashed also.
Okay.
And then I was like, I just had an epiphany. I was like, bro, if three minds, like me, him, and his mom, sat down and we just threw ideas back and forth, back and forth. We got one idea and we actually pursued it. We did pursue it. We got someone in Egypt to follow the Whatnot.
Today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got someone in Egypt to follow the Whatnot as like a test.
Sure.
Right? All three of us were sitting in one room. We came up with one idea. We actually took action to the idea, and it created a shake in a world, the Whatnot world.
Okay.
Right? That's the power of having minds together by itself.
So the app is back on right now?
Yeah, they turned it back on
like
right now. 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm not okay.
To fix the technical.
It's the spark.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
It's like what ignites. It's like, it's the first idea we had and took action to. That just happened. That much growth. Like not growth, that's much push.
A lot of things though, dude. I mean, a lot of fucking things happen like that in life.
No, I agree.
It's like you do one thing and then that just ignites like a shitload of other things. And you never really know when to fucking expect it. ever either. It just kind of fucking happens randomly.
It just happened an hour ago. Or right
Literally, you never know when the fuck to expect it.
Like I'm just like cooling it in my little workspace, and I'm over here like eating breakfast. My mom walks in, like is on the phone with my cousin and shit, and all of a sudden like we're crashing.
Oh, hell fucking breaks loose.
All of a sudden he's checking his group chat, and like everybody's like, bro, like what the fuck is going on? Like
everybody on Whatnot is like on a Discord.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo. That's how we know it was us, because the same
like literally as soon
I
as
even
it
said it in the
happened,
group
like
chat. I was like, guys, it like literally.
It's like I fucked some shit up. Okay, so you did you call the developers and be like, yo, some shit fucking happened?
No, we started driving over here.
No, I put it on the Discord. I was like, guys, this might be me. Like,
okay. And do you guys benefit from this at all?
I mean,
no, we didn't benefit anything from this.
Honestly, the only way we know that we benefited is because they probably did something on like IT side to make sure that it doesn't crash out again every time someone uses a server for Whatnot in Egypt. Like, you know.
Yeah,
that's true.
So they probably like did some tech support over there.
Absolutely.
What do you guys sell on Whatnot?
Oh, go check it out. Catch us live. Can't tell you that.
Go peep the inventory. It varies, to be honest. Yeah, it really varies.
Yeah, we're just trending topics depending on the season.
Socks,
like,
goddamn. I know shoes for a fact.
Yeah, we mainly sell. I was about to get into it. I started as a reseller. This is how I started my expenditure here, my business expenditure. Cool. As a reseller. So after the food truck reseller, I started like my friend just taught me a basic business model. I took advantage of it and I learned
basically live stream drop shipping.
That's after. So like
that's like way later.
We're talking about the beginning.
This
the
is
beginning.
like a process.
This is like humble beginning. Okay.
This is like
This is
COVID. Oh man, this is before COVID.
We're talking like 2018.
Yeah.
Type shit.
2018, 17, 18. I was still doing a little bit of sneakers, like dabbling into sneakers, nothing too crazy. I was going to sneaker events, but I wasn't going to stores. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything like pursuing anything.
And not a stores like every week, like
no. It would be like, just check online. Like if I get it, I get it. Like it was just like dabble.
Okay, so you were like on the Nike store, like in the morning.
Yeah, like it was like
slight hustle.
It was not real hustle. It was like, let me just touch it. I'll touch it. Okay. And then it got to, it's like, okay, wow. Now you can wake up every morning, go to a store, right? Pick up a pair of shoes and sell it like literally instantly, and you make $50.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let me try that. Yeah. Right? I was like, let me try that. Cool. Boom. Got one pair done. Then we used to fucking plan routes from here to Virginia Beach.
So you deliver that. We're talking through the mail, right? We're talking. So you're shipping it basically.
Based on you have to just find Notion.
Are you going in person and delivering
the sneaker for the seller?
Bro, whoever you can sell it to, you sell it to them.
You just push. Bring Notion. I put it on your story. Put it on your Snapchat story.
How scalable is that? As far as scalable business models, right? We're talking about apps, applications, very fucking scalable. Agencies, very scalable. Stores, very scalable to a certain extent. What else? We're talking about things that you can have a very low amount of churn on, as in the amount of money that you lose based on people who stop going to your store or stop resubscribing compared to the amount of people that come in. So you want to bring that percentage down, the unsubscription amount down, or the minus users down, and you want to keep the guys that are incoming high. So you're going to bring in more, you're losing. Okay. Those are the ones that you're losing to a certain extent. You can't stop losing them, right? Because that's just the functionality of the business. You can't have. It's very unrealistic to say that 0% of all the people that you speak to and that you want to speak to or whatever are just not going to say fuck you and turn their back towards you. How do you keep people fucking interested? What offer do you give them where they're like, fuck, I gotta speak to this guy?
I like that.
Bro, like if you have like an amazing product, right? And you have no seller trust, right? And like
you can fake that, bro. You can easily fake that.
Bro, you can fake the seller trust all you want, but like, bro, like at the end of the day, like if you're like over here like acting like all sketchy and you're not talking much, like trying to make sales still, like, you know, I'm not really gonna buy something from you. Whereas there's a guy who's over here, like put it like this: he got his chicken stand, you got your chicken stand, right?
Flip it towards you.
You're over here with the chicken stand.
With Lil Xander
like,
samples, and nobody. That guy has no guy with samples.
You got
Fucking
samples sitting on your
13-year-old
window.
Xander comes into me like, you want some fucking chicken? I'm gonna slap that little fucking kid.
Want some chicken?
I would
I
drop
would
kick.
force him to get chicken. I'd be like, you need a chicken sample right now.
Like, I would drop
would
kick
get
the
so
fuck
bored,
out of
bro.
that child, bro.
Bro, my dad would force me, bro. I'd have to like, be creative. Like, yo, you need a chicken sample right now, and just see how people would behave. And they would take it. These guys would take it, and they would come and buy it. My dad's like, I know.
Like they're not gonna take your chicken samples if they're sitting on the window, you know, because they're not gonna walk up to your window if they're not interested. But if you're over here like 10 feet away from your station and you're over here giving out chicken samples, and you're like, come on, go to Crispy Chicken right here.
Strictly chicken.
So you were we
made a
apologize
business
for
for
that.
him.
You were the fucking mascot basically, right?
Basically,
Did you ever wear a suit, like a little fucking burger suit?
Oh my god,
My dad wanted me to. He wanted me to at one point.
You said no.
And I was like, "Are you crazy?" He was like, "I feel like I pay extra." I thought about it. I was like, "No, it's not worth
Yo,
it."
you should have got the Chick-fil-A cow suit.
Yeah, I
and
was
been
like-
like,
I was
eat
like,
more
you're
chicken.
tripping. No, but yeah, that was a big part. Then it was sneakers, and then
Whatnot.
now it's whatnot. Whatnot is my favorite so far.
You gotta
obviously.
adapt. You just gotta adapt.
It basically is what it is. You just try to adapt.
They testing you, my boy.
Let's
But
go.
life is fucking testing me. This camera turned off.
Let's go.
This is the third camera that turns off.
Sheesh.
Probably.
What else? What else y'all want? How do y'all feel about the new AI, and how that will impact people? in
No
their goals?
comment.
No comment at all.
No comment. I have
Why?
comments, but I'm keeping them very, very quiet because let's just say I've indulged in AI.
You've indulged in
I've indulged in AI.
In what way?
In various ways.
Tell me about it.
Well, it's a little confidential.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you after the pod.
okay, that's cool.
Said it's a little confidential, but I'll tell
Maybe,
you.
bro. I
What do
mean,
you think about AI?
if you can like sign an NDA.
Pass.
What do I think about the pod?
No, about
AI.
AI.
Artificial
AI.
intelligence.
Artificial intelligence. I mean, I think everybody has like a similar opinion on AI. Like when it comes to the general public,
What's
feel
your
like-
opinion?
I feel like the general public isn't taking it seriously enough.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
AI is coming for your
Really?
job.
If AI comes for your job, then it's your fucking fault for working
AI
a
is
shitty ass job.
AI is coming for
I
your
agree with that.
girlfriend.
AI is what?
AI is coming for your girlfriend.
Dude, AI got game. I'll be honest with you.
AI got game, man.
AI got that riz.
AI can spit Drake better than Drake, bro. My opinion.
People don't know how to properly
opinion.
use AI, and it's like actually bad because they're gonna teach it like improper behavior. Like AI literally learns from us. It's like having a kid, essentially.
Yeah.
You feel
Okay.
me? Like
Yeah,
AI
smarter,
yeah,
essentially.
like
Way
it's gonna be smarter.
Way
Obviously,
smarter.
it's gonna be smarter than us. Obviously, but nigga, that shit's literally an encyclopedia at this point of like knowledge. Like you feel me? Like it literally knows everything, like about everything. Like it's actually so crazy.
Bro,
Like,
they can tell me about me, by the way, if I tell them to speak about
like,
Uber,
like
okay,
bro,
about
like you can
news.
ask it a series of questions and it'll like. I'm not even gonna tell these people this shit, cause like honestly, you just have to use it. You gotta use it to like talk to it like a person. That's all you gotta do.
Not only that, well, first of all, it's about the prompts that you give out, but it'll tell you who you are. Literally, you could say, who is Ibrahim Alani?
No, I don't know about that.
Who's Instagram? You could just add your Instagram. You could say, this is my Instagram. Tell me about myself. And it's going to tell you, you're a blah, 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 blah.
What
Like it's gonna give
Like, it
you
would tell
like
me
your
that
description.
I am a marketer and I own
What?
Market
I don't even
Hawk
know
and-
what I am. How's it gonna tell me what I am?
You don't know what you are.
Do you have your
At all.
AI? Do you have your
Explain yourself.
I know I am a very, very, very unique individual in certain ways,
Okay.
but
Unique in
I
a good
don't
way.
like labels. Like I said, I just can't label myself because one day I'm shooting a fucking movie and one day I'm in the trenches, like really grinding, like getting shit done. Like I do everything. Like
You don't like labels.
I don't.
You don't like any labels, period?
I mean, honestly, I don't. Yeah, maybe like not any labels. Period. I just don't prefer being like one thing. You know,
You can't be one thing.
I'm a creator, bro. I'm a creative. Whatever comes in my way, I will take it. I will learn it. I use it to the best of my abilities and try to add my touch to it, my creative aspect to it.
Are you searching up fucking...
I'm about to do what you
You're
said.
searching up yourself?
I'm literally about to do what he was saying.
It'll tell you, bro. It'll tell you some creepy ass shit about yourself.
No way.
Yeah, bro. And you're telling me that fucking information, this information about you is being sold like fucking crazy. The reason why OpenAI is free is because they sell your fucking information to other people. So that's how they make their money.
That's 100%. And from that, they make money from that and from the subscribers.
Imagine,
that's why the business model's so good. That's why I like those type of business models where it's like multi-revenue in one place.
It's evil in a way, because imagine it can make a profile based on everything that you can search. It could be used for evil reasons. I agree. We're saying imagine your internet experience is everything you could possibly ever want.
What is Instagram? What is Facebook?
I mean, they do the same exact thing, but they do it in other ways. You're not going to ask.
What's Bing?
Well, I mean, it is what it is as well.
All of it.
Correct. But AI does it in a way where you ask it questions and it'll tailor an advertisement or it'll tailor something to you because it connects to your Gmail.
But that's what people were doing.
So boom, sells.
Yeah, I'm not dissing or anything. I'm just saying that's what people were doing. That's what educated people in that field were doing before this technology came out. Yeah. But now that technology now gives everybody the chance to do it.
And what they do is they camouflage this information with a number, with a price. So people are not even questioning why this is too good to be true and why their information is being collected. They just care about the product. And if it was free, it's not going to add as much value to it. So they put a price on it. Okay, here's how much it is to fucking run an advertisement, when in reality, you're just giving them information about yourself the whole entire time.
That's beautiful. And they understand the fact that you're putting people in the corner. If you want to be successful, you got to use them. You got to use them for ads, for revenue. It's there. And if you are stuck right now and don't know what to do, you're like, oh, I'm this age, I don't know what to do. Like these guys, like this guy doesn't even know what he's doing, or I don't know where to get started, or like whatever. Literally just understand where you spend your money. Right? Where you're happy to spend money. First evaluate yourself. See where you are in life. You know what I mean? Like, are you a kid? How old you are? How much you make?
Are you a kid?
Or like, if you're a kid or not, or like how old you are. Evaluate how much you make, how much you're okay with spending, for instance, on a pillow or whatever you buy, and be like, do other people have the same spending habits as me? And if they do, and you see a market for that, just consider it. Let it process.
Yeah.
Let it process, and you'll have more ideas, and you start like understanding where you're spending your money, who's taking your money, how are you getting it. Try to put yourself there. Position yourself in a place where people are spending a lot of money, or where you catch yourself spending money, because that's another place where other people spend money. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys heard of centralized CBDC, centralized banking, digital currency?
I heard of that. What is that? Like
centralized banking, digital currency. It's basically, in the future, I see it being a cryptocurrency, but all they're doing is that they're switching the dollar, the paper money.
Oh, that's really going down? I thought it was like a joke.
No, it's real. They already started it in some locations. I don't remember exactly which ones. But what they're basically doing is that they are switching to digital currency, period, and they're going to centralize it. So money is decentralized right now, meaning that nobody knows how it's being spent. They only know when it's being spent after somebody puts it into their system, whatever. So if I had $1,000 that I brought overseas, okay, nobody's going to know that it's $1,000 that I have it. Right. Nobody's going to know. IRS doesn't know shit.
Right.
Nobody knows shit. So what they're doing now is they're centralizing it, meaning that every single penny being spent will be tracked and will be notated that you're the one that spent that dollar.
Wow.
You're the one that spent that
That is
penny.
crazy.
We're clipped.
And no, it's fucked. And then it's going to get to a point where they're going to control the fuck out of you and limit your spending based on how much you want to spend and where. So something that's like, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're a criminal. Okay, you make a crime, you do something. They're going to limit your spend, and they're going to deny you from buying a certain thing, so you're not going to have control to buy it because you did that crime.
That's like, have you heard of the World Economic Forum?
Speak about it.
Look into that. The World Economic Forum. I think it was the founder is Klaus Schwab, right? They had an event in Saudi Arabia, if I'm not mistaken, like a couple months ago, and the World Economic Forum is a group of people, of very high profile people that are in a organization and they communicate how they want the future, how they see the future and all that. Yeah.
Why would we just go with the flow though?
Hold on. Klaus Schwab got on that. I saw YouTube videos, like 30 minutes long, the whole thing. It's all on YouTube. It's under the World Economic Forum organization, the actual profile. And he's literally like, this is what we see. Exactly what you're talking about. This is what we see in the future. And you know what he said? He was like, if you aren't doing anything bad, you shouldn't be worried. right? And that's their selling. That's their selling point, and it's terrible. Like people are just letting it happen in front of them.
Because here's the thing: the government sells you on being safe, when in reality they're the ones you should be careful of. Because when COVID happened, it's funny because it's proof. COVID, people felt safer. And the government told them to do something, and everyone fucking did it. Wear a mask. Everyone was wearing a mask. Stay home.
They bitched us around for 2 years.
Stay home. They bitched us the fuck around.
They really did.
People were listening.
That shit pissed me off.
People were saying, that's fine. We'll do this. When in reality, what the fuck? Who
who
was dying from COVID?
Bro?
I think
like, bro, people that were dying from COVID were like, I'm not gonna discredit like COVID from being like the factor maybe, but like that didn't like, it wasn't the particularly like the main reason.
No, so somebody dies. So they were giving money to hospitals for anybody that died due to the cause of COVID. So what hospitals started doing is
listing everyone as COVID.
Listing everyone as COVID.
I heard
so
of that.
Anybody that gets in a car accident, boom, COVID.
A lot of people in the medical
field.
This
guy died of cancer.
Told me that too.
COVID.
That's true.
Whatever it is.
Very true.
And we have I'm not gonna name names or anything like that, but I've seen individuals who have worked in that environment where they just said, yeah, put it as COVID. Yeah. Every single time. COVID.
I've definitely heard of that.
And like they get more money for it. Mm-hmm. They love it. They fucking like it. So COVID numbers fucking spiked, when in reality,
like business is PPP. That's exactly what it is.
And
pharmaceuticals is a crazy business though.
Yeah. And then what started happening is the government was like, all right, here is an age here's a disaster that happened. Mm-hmm. Let's limit the people, limit everyone, and use that as our fuel to say, hey, listen to us or you're not safe anymore. People were fucking listening. People didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Stay home. Don't have a job. Everyone is fucking staying home.
I think there was a social test to see if the people were actually going to listen or not. And they actually fucking listened.
Because, like, bro, that shit went away.
We actually folded so hard.
Bro, like, niggas actually folded so hard. But, like, the thing is, you couldn't do anything if you didn't fold. Like, you literally
that's true. I mean, that's also, they put us in a position.
As far as COVID goes, I'm not gonna claim that it was a manufactured disease, but it could have very possibly been as well. That's a huge conspiracy. Obviously, they're not going to document anything like that, but it could just be like a fucking disease that was sent to everyone in the world.
Everybody in the world.
And it could have happened on purpose. You're telling me it's a fucking little fucking small-ass disease. You're telling me it took you fucking, how long was it?
This is planned, guys.
A year?
This stuff is organized. This stuff is planned. Just like your favorite YouTuber's fucking channel, like, this shit is planned. Like a game, bro. Like
the fucking puppet masters, that's who they are.
I don't want to spend too much time talking about it. Like, we understand it. That's how it works. But you have to go around it. You have to find a way to step out of it, to understand it. How can I position myself out of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rack up in America and leave the country, bro. That's what I'm about to do.
Good fucking shit. Any last shout outs, boys? Give your shout outs. Give what you gotta give.
Shout out to the boy at your girl's favorite reseller because he be working hard as shit.
Hey, gang. Shout out to boy Moski. Thanks for coming with me.
Fuck you guys.
Hey, Ibrahim.
Bro.
Thanks for coming, bro. Thanks for having us, actually.
I'll save the rest for him.
It's the first pod that I get invited to. Usually we're the ones with the pod. We're just starting also. Don't get it twisted.
I really appreciate you.
Of course.
Thanks for having us, honestly.
Of course, bro.
We're definitely going to get some business going. We want to get some motion going on that side.
Bro. ERC, I'm telling you, that's the location to get into.
We're going to get into it, and if it works, it works.
When it works. If you say if it
when
works.
When it works. Yeah, I like that. Good correction. I tell them all the time, like, if you catch me lacking, correct me. If I catch you lacking, I'll correct you.
Good shit.
That's how it's supposed to be, man. It's vibe.
I appreciate you guys. Everything will be in description.